G'day everyone, welcome to Xrissart. My name is Chrissy. Thank you for joining me this morning, this evening or this afternoon, wherever you are. I wanted to say hello to all our friends. Hello Cherry, hello Dee, how you going? And of course, thank you. Hello Janice, thank you everyone. Thank you Janice for who is moderating the stream today. Okay, so we'll get right into this now. I think last week you saw me doing a whole heap of strokes with pans and all of that, and we got to do one face, but then I attacked this and we ended up I ended up doing more onto this as well. So this is Pastelmat. This is 50 centimeters by about 35 centimeters. 50 centimeters, that would be I don't know, in inches. 12 inches is 30 centimeters, so add about about another 5 inches or so. Oh, g'day Nan, hello, how you going? And yeah, so here we go with rather abstract. I've got to say, in real life it's more vibrant. I think OBS just takes away all the vibrancy from this. Now, what I wanted to work on today is I wanted to work on this area. This here, she looks like she's got a bit of a beard, and I'm thinking twice about her eye. I'm not quite sure whether I want to close it or leave it open. Carol, hello, nice to see you, welcome. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure, and I'm just playing around with that. She sort of almost looks like a bloke with pretty eyelashes, I think. I don't know, but yeah. So I'll just leave that for the time being. I'm not quite sure if I'll attack that, but I'm going to attack this area here and maybe outline hands, of course, and see if I can get into this area. So what I'll do is I will cover part of it so I can put some pans around here. All right, so I'll just do that, and I'll just Lindy, hello, Chrissy, are you procrastinating those hands? You know, I'm always procrastinating those hands. Oh no, sorry, that was Nanette who said that. G'day Lindy. Oh God, I'm going off. Sorry. Yes, I am procrastinating the hands. You know me well. You know me well with that. So, but okay, cool. And of course, look, I've got another one up here. You can't see it, it's just off screen. It's another, I've got two of these. So I should be getting good at these by now, at least. Or not good, but at least improving. There's always improving. The colours that I like to, that I'll be using, or that I have been using on the face, are the the turquoise and part of the phthalo, which is around, but on the face it's that, the turquoise. Yeah. All right. And believe it or not, I will be using some of the soft tools because we need to do this not quickly, but I'd like to, you know, get into it and get into the hands as quickly as I can. Yeah. I hope everyone's week has been well. You know, you people up there in the Northern Hemisphere are lucky that have got your summer there. You know, some of you might think that, well, of course, in Australia, the northern part of Australia, it's summer all the time for them, but the southern part of for the Australians, it does get a bit chilly. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I'm just making sure that I just want to get my, I had my reference up here a second ago. There it is there. Okay. Okay, Chrissy, shouldn't you be doing 6 hands? I should be doing... Oh, I see what you mean. Yes. Well, you know, that's a very good point. I don't mind you saying that. It's... Yes. It's interesting. Interesting. I can't even creep another hand somewhere in. Who knows? I might be able to. Although that would be really, really nice to do. Or it would look really, really nice in the end, I would say. Yes. But no, the answer is have to go pop the washing in the dryer. Back in a few. Okay, Lindy. You can tell us about your puppy dog when you come back. Okay. All right, so I also want, Carol, I can see a merchandising line developing, t-shirts with hands. I'll go to yes, I'll get to them. Okay, yes. That's interesting, isn't it? You can imagine hands like on a t-shirt, you know, like this is how she's okay. Hang on a sec.
Can you hear me?
Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec, folks. Okay, here we go. Sorry. Yeah. Right. Yes, t-shirt. All right. I just want to adjust something. Hang on a sec, folks. 2 secs. All right. Oh, here we go. All right. Okay, now this is nothing like what the reference is, I've got to say. It's the reference is, you know, in bits and pieces, so it doesn't even look anything like it. It's more for proportion, so there's no real... I've just grabbed references from different images, so... Okay, what I wanted to talk about is, because I know we've just come off our challenge, being the portrait, what am I saying, the group painting, sorry, I'm thinking of something and saying something else. We've just come off our group painting, and I think it's time for us to go ahead and talk about our self-portraits. What I wanted to do is have a little competition if I can, and what I would want to do is get an external person to judge the portraits, and there's going to be some prizes to give away. So I just wanted to mention that, and if that's okay with all of you, you know what I mean. So yes, everyone did really well in the group painting. They really did, yeah. So this is what I'm going to be doing. So and there will be a deadline. There is no two way. I'm not going to extend anything. It has to be in by a certain time, and it has to be. Yeah, it has to be. Yeah, it has. There is a deadline, and I'm not. You know. And that's it. So for submissions, because I'll have someone else judging it. It won't be me. So I just wanted to see if everyone is okay with that. So all right. Yeah. So there will be prizes. So yeah. All right. I'm going to zoom in on the hands. How about let's just do that. At least I'll start the hands. I can't guarantee that I'll finish the hand. There we go. There we go, that's much closer. All right, and I have been using this palette, so which is pretty cool. I actually like this idea. I'm loving this idea more and more, that just the different color that is. I just want to vacuum here. Hang on a sec. Okay. All right, I'm just zooming in on my hand. Yes, zoom in, Chrissy. All right, using fine brushes too. Okay, and I'm just going to outline it here, so so with this portrait, this self-portrait, you can use any medium you like, any medium, graphite, charcoal, colored pencil, watercolor, oils, acrylics, pastels, you name it, anything, mixed media, you name it, whatever you like. And I'm going to do one as well. I won't be in the competition because there are prizes, but I'll definitely do one myself as well. And I'm just trying to think of concepts. I think an idea of trying to sometimes, like, if it all depends how you want. I mean, just to give you ideas, you may have ideas how you want to do your portrait, but sometimes you can go for likeness if you want. Sometimes I'm just giving some suggestions of what you'd like to do. What I think is a really good way to think about doing a self-portrait is it could be how you feel inside, or the essence of you, or it could be likeness. Because what I've been thinking about how I want to do mine, you know, and bring out some of the subjects that I feel that are a part of me, and which is like art, for example, which is a part of me. So yeah, so yeah. So these are the things that I'm thinking of. Yeah. So would you have any people that are in the chat? Do you have? Are you thinking of participating? And is there something that? And if you are, what kind of? Or people watching this in the replay, perhaps. You know, how do you think that you'd like to do it, and what medium would you like to use? I want to have a crack at a few mediums. I might even have a crack at doing a few of the portraits and doing them in I was thinking more along the lines of oils. I think coloured pencil would take me too long to do. Watercolour is an idea, I'm thinking, but if I'm going to go down that watercolour track, I'm just thinking maybe I should maybe do gouache. Yeah, I'm thinking that is yeah. Okay, okay, Nanette says, I plan to participate, but that's all. That's all I know so far. Yeah. yeah, I wanted to bring someone external to come in and judge, so it's very impartial, and yeah, I mean, when I say judge, I mean there are prizes. So, g'day Debbie, hello. G'day Chrissy from Oregon, hello there. Cherry says, not sure if I can do a portrait, but are you kidding me? You've been on Patreon. You've been doing portraits. You've done 2 really good ones. Oh, Cherry. But might have a try in secret first. Oh, come on. I can't believe you said that, Cherry. You've been doing some really good portraits. Come on. Bloody hell. And I know, and I've seen Nanette's portraits as well. She's done some beautiful children's portraits, so I know that she can do them as well. But you know, you don't have to get the likeness. You don't have to do that. It's, you know, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I can't believe you said that, Cherry. That's blasphemous. Carol said, I'm thinking the same. Oh, don't be silly. The idea is to have fun, though. I don't want any stress or pressure. I don't want to pressure people or stress people. So that's why you've got the choice. So, and there will be a firm deadline. So I've just got to go. I thought I'd talk about it on stream so people are aware that I'm actually thinking about it, and we'll be posting something soon. As soon as I get a judge, I'm going to, because I need to get the okay from the judge that they're going to participate. Cherry says, if it's really bad, I can pretend I didn't do it. I'll see if I can find an old photo to use without so many. That's fine. It's still a self-portrait. It's still a self-portrait. So yes. Yeah. Yeah. Well, as you see, I've been having a few cracks at it, and like, you know, some are hits, some are misses. Although the one that I did with the pastels, it was just the most roughest thing I've ever had, but it was the most enjoyable that I've done as a portrait, at least. Hi Chandri, hello, how you going? Welcome. I think Carol says, I think that's the hesitancy, self. You know what, I tell you what, I understand, Carol. I have been thinking the same thing. All right, I really have. But I was inspired by the program in the UK Portrait Artist of the Year, where there is a competition, and in the UK where they do submit their self-portraits, and it is a huge art competition in the UK. And I'm thinking to myself, well, geez, you know, it can't be that bad, you know. And I thought to myself, well, you know, Chrissy, get over it, will you? You know, I thought, get over it. And so I thought, a bit self-conscious. Why, you know, I know we're getting a bit self-conscious about painting about ourselves, but it doesn't have to be the current self. It can be someone who, something that was in your life one time, which would be a nice thing to do too. You know, sometimes you'll think, oh, you know what, I remember when I was like that. I did this and I did that. You know, that's something to think about. Oh, okay. Okay. Hang on. Heidi says, oh, hi Chrissy. Oh, there's Heidi. Hi. Hi Heidi. Hi everyone. I'm not I'm a bit late, but happy to at least be able to join. Yes. Okay. I was watching that today also. Landscape Artist of the Year, Nan says yes. Yes, exactly. Exactly. And that's, so you'll, I like the artist, the Landscape Artist of the Year, so which was really, really good. 2 secs, just for a second. Sorry, 2 secs. Sorry, guys. Sorry, having some technical problems. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right. Okay, yeah, they're mostly young artists on that program. No, I've seen some older ones. Well, when I say older ones, there have been. Okay. Hi, Sergio. Hello, how you going? Yes. And sorry. The Landscape Artist of the Year is really, really interesting because they do plein air. Plein air. So I reckon that would be harder, to be honest. It would be interesting with the landscape artist. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out what I'd like to, how I'd like to do it and how to best represent myself. And who knows, I might have a couple of cracks at it too, you know. But, I mean, you can do as many as you want and submit just one. How about that? I wish we had something like that here in Australia. I'd enter. I don't know where I'd get, but, you know, because people judging, it's quite subjective. For judging, it doesn't mean that one portrait is better than the other. It just means from the judge's point of view, or who's adjudicating, whoever it is adjudicating. Yeah. I was having a look at the 2020 series on that, and it was actually I found it on Netflix. If people have got Netflix, I found it on Netflix as in the replays. But I know that they also have those on YouTube as well. If you go to their YouTube, then you'll get an idea of, you know, what I'm talking about. Yeah. I'm also going to use, oh, look at this, hang on. Okay. Might even use this color for the shades. Okay, I don't know it was on Netflix. I always get it on YouTube. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I was watching mine on Netflix. But I've also seen episodes on YouTube, so yes, they can be seen on YouTube. Cherry says, Chrissy, they had a Facebook page here during lockdown where they had one celebrity every week for people to paint. Oh my gosh, was that live? I'm not on their Facebook. I'm actually going to go on there. How did they do it on Facebook? Did they have someone live sitting? Oh, that would have been interesting. Oh, that's a good one. Wonder if they did that. Yep. So you understand how what I'm talking about when I talk about that. I mean, and there's been some weird and wacky people that have, well, when I say weird and wacky, I mean unusual self-portraits. How about that? Which I love because I think it mixes things up. And truly the ones that were more the traditional style paintings, although there were one or two that came up, it wasn't necessarily ones where they were like the exact likeness, or they were all, some of them were painterly and just different, and I like that. I really do like that. Okay, it was live, but I haven't seen it for ages now, so I think it stopped. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, yeah, they did have a sitter. It was on FB Live. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I would have loved to have been in that. I would have loved to have done that. Why? Oh, look, maybe I should go on their Facebook, shouldn't I? I should follow them. I didn't even know. I didn't even think. Oh. Bugger is all I'm going to say. Okay. Well, I'm actually going to be using these colours mostly. I'm going to be, oh sorry, you can't see. I'm going to be using these colours mostly. Yep, these colours mostly for her hands. So, just thought to mention that for people that are asking what I'm doing. Okay, follow Sky TV. Okay, all right, I will. Okay, Portrait Artist of the Week. Okay, it was called Portrait Artist of the Week. Okay, cool. Okay, I will. Hello, Kathy. Hello. What is there? Okay, what is there? Oh, there you go. Sky. All right. Excuse me, there's a bit of sound going on in the background. That's my husband starting his motorbike. By the way, just thought I'd it's not you, it's me. It's me. He's warming his bike up before he goes. Hurry up, he's making too much noise. Chrissy, it looks like all the videos are still there. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm going to go and have a look at all of that stuff, so definite. Okay, yes, it used to come up on FB from Sky. All right, I'm going to okay. Oh, Andy's off, he's gone. Thank God, he was making so much noise. This will definitely, the hands will definitely match the face, at least, if anything. But let's see if we can pull this off, eh? I always say that. I say that every time. Okay. I thought it was someone cutting the grass. Yeah, I know. It sounded like that, didn't it? Like a two-stroke. Is that what you guys call it up there in the Northern Hemisphere? We call it like a two-stroke, but two-stroke, yeah. You can get a two-stroke dirt bike. Pretty much like a lawnmower, yes. Yes, two-stroke in the UK. Oh dear. All right. And I'll also be using these two for the lights, which is turquoise and the raw umber tint. You can tell that I use that a lot. Kathy says, Chrissy, when I look at your painting, I'm reminded of the heads carved out of the heel. Oh yeah, at Hollywood. Yes. 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 Absolutely. That's the presidents, isn't it? If someone correct me. But yours are way better. Oh, well, that's nice of you and kind of you to say that. Mount Rushmore. There you go. Oh, there you go. Oh, thank you, Janice. Yeah, there you go. Here's the link to the Facebook Sky TV. Yes. Okay, I'm going to follow them, and I just want to see what's going on. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, there you go. Chrissy, when I was at the grocery store this week, I had a big bag of cat litter. As I lifted into my cart, the guy behind me said, I had nice guns. Well, at least he didn't say something else. But yes, there you go. I know. But guns, because we were talking about that last week, weren't we? Or the week before? Yeah, we were talking about that last week. Isn't that funny, hey? Guns. Yes, nice guns, exactly. And of course, we know he was referring to your strong muscles. Yes. Yeah, that's South Dakota, not Hollywood. There you go. All right. But that's so funny, hey? Yeah, that's so funny. Nice gun, see? Okay. Okay, I never heard that, and right after we talked about it, it happened. There you go. Now, isn't that spooky? That is so. See, you knew exactly what he was talking about. Thank goodness, because you might have taken, but a different impression of what he meant. Yeah, maybe he was Australian. Maybe he was. Did he have an accent, Nanette? Is my next question. Did he have an accent? Okay, Carol says, is that an Aussie term? Well, we use it. I don't know if it's an Australian term. Well, Cherry's in the UK, so Cherry, do you guys use that term? I like your guns. Oh dear. Just Didn't have a hat and crocodile skin boots. Couldn't be an Aussie. There you go. You can tell I've never been to the US and my geography history is failing me in my old age. No, it's all right. There are so many fantastic landmarks around the world. It's very hard to keep track of so many beautiful places. No, not heard it here, says Cherry. Well, then it must be an Aussie term. Well, I think the Kiwis use it too. You know, show us. The Kiwis use it, I think. Yeah, I think. Yeah, show us your guns. Not that I've got big guns. I don't think South Dakota features very prominently in the world geography. Yeah, a landmark, I'm sure. I mean, we have, you know, Big Ben in the UK, of course, Buckingham Palace, and Stonehenge in the UK we have as a landmark. In Australia we have Ayers Rock, Sydney Harbour Bridge, I suppose the Opera House, where people would identify us with. In Egypt it would be, of course, the pyramids, you know. In South America, like the jungle, like in the jungle part, you know, the Aztecs. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's it. I'm open to people correcting me if I've said it's wrong. So the landmarks. God, what are Aussie landmarks? It'd have to be Sydney Harbour for sure. Yeah. Of course, in the US, it's the Statue of Liberty, you know, if we're talking, I suppose Hollywood that's a landmark there. This is all sort of part of the hand, this bit down the bottom. Doesn't look it, but I can tell you it is. Kathy says, I hope you slapped him or at least got his number. That's so funny. Great Barrier Reef. Yes, Carol. Yes. There you go. That's another one for Queensland. I suppose the Kimberleys in the Northern Territory, which is, you know, jungle up there with crocodiles and God knows what else. The Grand Canyon, says Chandra. Yes, there you go. Thank goodness. That's it. Oh, okay. Is it really a cesspool? Oh, okay, Nanette. Yes, you were in shock, Nanette, because you thought I bet you thought, I would have loved to have been a fly on your shoulder when that person said that, or perhaps maybe reading your mind when you said that, because you would have thought, hang on a minute, I know what that means. Yes. Yeah. Okay. We have rain in the UK. Yes. Well, how lush is your vegetation? Is probably I mean, it would be lovely and green, like in Ireland. I think it rains all the time, and how lush and green everything is there too, as well. Chandri says, okay, and Yosemite Park. Not sure how to spell that, but I knew what you were saying. Yeah. Yeah, but I suppose the landmarks are whatever people, where it's relative to them, you know what I mean? So, okay. Well, and it says, well, I guess I'll be spending a lot more time in the cat litter aisle now, but hoisting those bags and hoping my Aussie hero is shopping. Oh, that's so funny, Nanette. So funny. A bit like Vegemite. Yes, Carol. Yes, a bit like Vegemite. Yes, now that is definitely identifiably Australian. Definitely Aussie. Kathy says, okay, I think just about every pub in Australia is a national landmark or heritage listed. Yes. Yes, we're very good at that, aren't we? We're very good at that. Yeah, definite. Jerry says you'll have to get a couple more cats. That's it. Chandri says, in Australia, I only know a few, like the Opera Building. There you go. And the Steve Irwin Zoo and Bondi Beach. Well, I've got to say, Bondi Beach is really nothing spectacular. It's a bit like Nanette said with Hollywood, you know. I suppose people like myself, because, you know, I mean, we don't know. Well, the ones that like myself that don't know, I can't speak for everyone. Yeah, Bondi Beach, I mean, it's nice. It's nothing spectacular, but as you go further north, further north in along the coasts of Australia, the beaches just get more sea green, blue, clear, gorgeous, and Bondi is just too populated with people, whereas the beaches north of Queensland are just so tropical and beautiful, just beautiful. The residents that are lucky that live by there are just so lucky. Okay, the reason why I'm doing this is because I don't want to see it blank, so I'm just there we go. Okay, is Vegemite like Marmite? Very similar. It is very similar. It's very similar. With Vegemite, it's more, I think it's a bit more saltier. I think Marmite is a little bit sweeter, I think. Okay, Carol says, Bondi, a bit like Byron Bay. Whoopee, yeah, exactly. There is so many, yes, see, Carol, we're on the same page. We're on the same page. Yes, there are so much, some of the beaches are so much better. Yeah, as I said, go north. Head north. And like on either side, like in Western Australia and like Queensland, as you go up there, oh, just beautiful, just beautiful. I wish I was living there close. As you can see, Nanette, you will notice that that I've shied away from the hands, but you know that they're there. Okay. Okay, I have one of those sponges, but I haven't used it. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, use it. And that's how I got some of these marks, with using that. Yeah. I wanted to also bring up so a few people have asked me about Wendy. Where is she? We haven't seen her. We haven't heard from her. She's still around, can I just say? But you know, she's a bit of a lurker, so she could even possibly be lurking. Who knows, right? But Wendy is still around, and but she's got a lot of things going on at home and stuff like that. Oh, good things, you know, good things. So just wanted to let everyone know she's alive and well, because I've had people ask about her. So I just thought I would mention that she's still here, but you know, she's just gone a bit silent on us a bit. But all good stuff, all good. Okay, I was just asking myself one, okay. Cherry says, okay, I looked, yes. I looked, yeah. Yeah, it is an interesting sponge, that one. I've used it on I haven't used it much, but I have used it on some other projects. There's an animal project that I've got, one that's got a, you know, a deer, a lion, an eagle, and a dolphin. And I used this brush quite a bit on that one, I remember. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I don't know why Bondi Beach has got that reputation for being for the whole world to remember. Yeah, I don't get that, but anyway. Okay, you're due for a 24-hour broadcast. Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, with Wendy. Yeah. Yeah, it takes a lot out of us, I've got to say. Yeah, I mean, I think at the 17th hour is when it sort of starts to kick in. Okay. Kathy says, I'm heading north to Cairns and Port Douglas in Queensland in September. Beach at Port Douglas. Oh, yes, the beaches at Port Douglas are beautiful. Oh, yes. All you got to do is just Google it. Anyone who's curious. Ah, yeah. And that's right, if they let you in, says Carol. Yeah. Yeah, we've gone through some lockdowns again in different states. A few hot spots. Anyway. Okay. I know you'll rock that thong bikini. That's it. That is it. Oh, the hot oh, okay, sorry, I get, oh, sorry, I misunderstood. Chandra, yeah, the hot bodies. Yeah, on the beach, yeah. Yeah, I get you. Okay, let me just do this so it's a lot easier for us to view. How about we do that? So we know what we're doing here. There you go. It's easy for me to gauge too as I'm working. If only you could see this in person, it's more vibrant than what you're getting. OBS does nothing for telling you what it really is. Otherwise, it's very dull on screen, but I can tell you it's not. Okay. So I'm just trying to work something out here. Her collarbone, that's what I'm trying to work out. Didn't draw that in, but I know where it is. There we go, it's about there. Yeah. Yeah, no, you won't be catching me in a bikini if I was to go up there. No. Nope. 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 Well, maybe not this year. Oh, g'day, Peggy. Hello. How you going? Nice to see you here. Go. I'm happy with that. I like these bold strokes. Just a stroke. I don't know why I like this style so much. I think it's a bit more freeing when I paint like this and not get so precious. All I've got to do is make sure that my values are right when I'm doing this. Yeah. You know what? I just, oh, Nolani, hello. Better late than never. No, you're not late. You're just in time. Actually, and you know what? I also had another thought. I'm changing the subject. Sorry, but you can keep on going with the same subject if you like. But I had an idea in my head. Well, I wanted to, you know how buskers play their musical instruments and they'll just stick their, whatever, if they're playing a guitar, they'll stick their guitar case, they'll open their guitar case, they've got a little stool, they start playing their music, and they might be there for an afternoon or who knows, a couple of hours, and they'll set themselves up anywhere, on the street, in a shopping centre, who knows, right? I'm actually thinking of doing the same thing with my art. I'm actually thinking of doing my artwork, but filming it. How about that? And filming it. I don't know if I could do it live, but maybe I could do it live, maybe on a Facebook or something. But I'm thinking of doing it live and just taking my easel and taking my painting and just doing it, you know, plein air, so to speak. But I won't be doing a landscape. I'll be doing whatever portrait I'm doing. Have you people ever thought of doing things like that? I was just wondering. I mean, I understand lockdown and all of that, but put lockdown aside, if that wasn't happening, would you do something like that? And just work as if you were at home, and then, you know, people can, if people walk past and view, then they do. If they don't, they don't. I don't know. What do you think about that? I'm actually thinking of doing that. Okay. Okay. I've taken to Cherry says, I've taken to hiding mine under trousers and long skirts. Yes, I know, the cozies. Well, we call them cozies sometimes. I know different parts of Australia call them different thing. I know that in Western Australia and maybe in Queensland they call them bathers. But I know them as cozies. Some people call them trunks. Some people call costume or swimming costumes just swimming costumes or just costumes. But cozies are probably short for costumes, right? But so, yes, so in saying that, okay, Carol says, oh yeah, Lindy says, yeah, that sounds cool, yes. Like sitting in a park. Yes, exactly right. Sitting in a park and just erecting your easel or whatever it is up, and I've got to be careful how I said that. Setting up your easel, and painting. Yes, exactly like that. Okay. Lindy says, I've heard of artists doing that and actually selling the painting they are working on. See, there you go, Lindy. Yes, that's a very good idea. Yeah, so that's what I'm actually thinking of doing. But I've just got to be a little bit more organized when I do that. And you know, who knows? I might even do a Facebook Live. I might, you know, get a tripod and just set it up and set my set my tripod up, doing a FaceTime Live, and at the same time filming it. Who knows? Oh, Jean, hello, welcome. Nice to see you here. Peggy says, Chrissy, this is looking great, really coming along. Oh, thank you, my dear. Yeah, kind of like, yeah. Okay, and Lindy said, okay, sorry, I'll go back further. Sorry. And Carol said, you see that at markets, people painting. Yes, this is what I'm thinking. Lindy says, kind of like the artists in Paris painting next to the Seine. Exactly, things like that. Yes. Okay, there we go. Lindy says swimmers. There you go. Heidi, and Heidi says, no, never. I don't like people looking over my shoulder watching my every move. Hello, what am I doing? Too nerve-wracking, and I end up making mistakes I never do otherwise. But you know what, Heidi? Forget them. You just sit there and just do your thing. You know what I mean? But I understand when people sort of hover around. But I suppose I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable doing that. I mean, you guys may as well be looking over my shoulder, hey? So I've been doing it for a while. I just want to make sure that I have everything organized and that the weather is nice, because I think when you're outside, apart from dealing with your artwork, you've got to deal with your, you know, the environment around you. Yeah. Kathy says, Chrissy, New Year's Eve 24-hour stream from a park. You'll need a couple of big bodyguards. Yes, I know. Oh, yeah. I know, like, I agree with you, Heidi. There you go. Yeah, I understand. I get it. I know. I do get it. Yeah. That's the thumb. This is the little finger. This is the pinky, but I think she's got, this is two. Sorry, straightening that out. Aren't we lucky that pastels are forgiving? Yes, so I thought, and I think what's probably a good idea is to take a painting that is probably mostly done and where you've done quite a bit of work on, so the hard bits, how about the hard bits are done, or the most bits that you need a deep concentration, and just when you're doing this plein air painting, is that you just concentrate on one little area. And I mean, how long does it take in your studio? I mean, I know that it takes me a while. Like, this hand is going to take me quite a few hours to get it the way I would like it to look. So I wouldn't do something that's going to take a long time. I would use a subject in my painting where I don't need much concentration. You know what I mean? And plus, if you've got a painting mostly done, and if you're happy with what you've mostly done, then people can actually see that, yeah, you know, things are going right. Even if the item that you're doing or the section that you're doing is not all that crash hot, because they can see that something has evolved. That's just a thought. I'm just trying to, you know, if you get your mindset right in your head, then you're okay with that. Do you know what I mean? Plus, you know, it's nice. You take an umbrella if it's sunny. Take an umbrella if you like. So you're in the shade a little bit. You know what I mean? It makes for a nice day too. Okay, a couple of big bottles of wine more. Okay, oh, hang on. A couple of big bottles of wine more like it. Oh, you know, you've actually just given me an idea, Carol. I was just wondering if I could, you know, I could go to one of the vineyards that I visit and I would ask if I could set up my easel there rather than in a shopping centre. Oh gosh. Or better still, oh, I just even thought that, better still, if I could set up and do a painting of their vineyard, a landscape of their vineyard, and how I would yes, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Oh my gosh. What do you reckon? Well, Heidi, it's easy for you to do. You're like a hop, skip and a jump away from a vineyard. You go walking around and you just set up there and just view the vineyards and just set up and paint. That would be good. Yes. Okay. Okay, she'll be in a park, so what's a goon sack, Kathy? Have I missed the boat? I don't know what a goon sack is. What's a goon sack? Is that you're going to have to explain that to me. Okay, I reckon doing an eye looks impressive. Yeah, an eye looks impressive. There you go. Yes, there you go, Carrie. Yes, like a Pinot and Picasso. Pinot and Picasso. Oh, I like that. I like that. Oh, Chrissy, that vineyard idea is gold. With luck. Yes, they will buy your painting immediately. Better take acrylics or oils rather than pastels. Yes. Okay, Carol says it's a cask of wine, this goon sack. Okay, yeah, all right. You know what, Lindy? Yes, I'm actually going to contact, because I'm a member of I've got to wait till the lockdown business, because all of a sudden now we've got some new rules going on in New South Wales here. But yes, I'm actually going to contact the vineyard that I'm a member of and ask if I could set up there on a day and paint their vineyard. And drink their wine. I'm on the premises, so I could have a glass of wine next to me while I'm doing it. Oh, yes. Yes, I'm going to do that. Seriously, you think I'm not? I'm going to do this. Okay, Chrissy, where were you in your youth? A goon sack is really cheap wine of. Oh, I know. Okay, in the cask of wine. Now I gotcha. And of course, Carol did say cask of wine. Yes. Okay. Put an invite out. I need to visit the Hunter Vineyards. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Oh, wouldn't that be good? Because you're in Wagga, Carol, so it'd be a nice drive and you can sit and keep me company. Wouldn't that be nice? And of course, Kathy, you're in you're in another state. No, Wodonga. You're just inside, I think. Just inside the border. Yeah. Yeah, Kathy, no, Wodonga. You're just inside the New South Wales border. Okay. Like the vineyard idea, could paint the bottles and a glass of wine too. Ha. Put an invite out. I need to visit that. Yes. You know what? I'm actually going to contact them. I'm going to send them an email. Okay, Heidi says, yes, and the vines are so beautiful right now. Grapes are just starting to grow. Beautiful. See, there you go. See, that's all you got to do, Heidi. Set up your easel up there and do the business. Yep. I'm actually going to give him a call. I'm going to do that. Because what happens, yeah. Yeah, because, yeah, there are restrictions now at the moment, but I'm just going to wait till the restrictions are lifted. So hopefully in the next few weeks, I'm going to contact them, and that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. We are the opposite. Nude vines, yes, I know we are. But, you know, I could have a look at their website and see what it looks like when it's all green and just make that suggestion of green. But at least I'll have the, you know, like the outlook. Does Australia have an art brand of their own, like in coloured pencils or paints? Yes, Art Spectrum. Art Spectrum is Australian. They are based in Victoria. They have, they don't have coloured pencils, but they've got everything else. They've got watercolour, gouache. They've got oils. They've got pastels. They've got painting mediums. They've got surface paper. Yeah, they've got so much. Yeah, the only thing that they don't have is coloured pencil, but they've got everything else. Art Spectrum. Yep. You know, Colourfix, the Colourfix paper. That's theirs. That's Art Spectrum. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there we go. And Matisse, like that too. Yes, Matisse. There you go. And also they've got Atelier. They're the acrylic, the Atelier brand. That's Australian. Okay. I love Yellowtail. Oh, there you go. That's a wine. Wine which is Australian, I believe. Yes, Cherry. You are correct. Yellowtail. No, serious, I've got to plan this. This is a very good idea. You know what? Some of the best ideas come out of this live stream when we're talking. Honestly. And I've got to thank you guys for it. You know, like you say something and like there's a light bulb moment. It just goes ding, ding, ding in my head. You know what I mean? So, I have some in, oh, Janice goes, there you go. She's got some in her fridge. See? Yes. You guys are awesome. You get all of those thinking juices going in my head. All right, so let's go in more. Actually, no, what I should do is go here first and here, and then because this area is going to be detailed, at least I've got my map here, and I'm not going to lose it. Just let me just give the nails here, nails, so I know that they're there, and then go ahead with this area here. Okay, Foster's is Australian beer. Yes, it is. I think we've had this conversation before with Australian beer, Aussie beer. There you go. Okay. I'm pretty sure. All right, so. And the reason why I'm using this, oh, of course, I'm in the way. Hang on. I might have to do a little side thing, so at least you can see. Oh, there she goes. There we go. Let's move her. Just so you can see what I'm doing here. Okay. All right. Midtones. I'm thinking midtones. Midtones. It's more on the dark, I think, here, but this one is just too this is too saturated. This is in the same group, too saturated. More this, I think. Let's go. It's too saturated for me. There we go. Yes, so that's what I'm going to do. I can only drink 2 glasses of wine anyway. Yeah. Not by the time I get through with you. Oh dear. There we go. Got to be careful not to make mud here because these colours that I've just put will make mud. Okay. There we go. Yeah, the only thing is I've just got to plan this plein air business. I've got to plan it, and plus it's got to be okay with the vineyard. You know what I mean? Plus, if I'm outside, it's not going to affect them from a, you know, from a COVID point of view. It's not going to do that. So, there you go. That's nice, and I think we might have to, maybe we might have time to, let me see if I can get into this area and do some underneath here. Yes, let's do that, hey? Okay, some dark areas here, so hang on, I'm just going to do this. And I want to do this. There we go. Okay, my daughter have banned me from drinking after I nearly fell from a step leaving a pub just as 2 police officers walked past. Can't remember much else after that. Oh, Kathy. Oh dear. Okay, there's a dark bit here and there's a dark bit there. Just like that. Dark here. Nice and loose, eh? There we go. Nice and loose. There. Oh, thank you, Janice. It's much easier to do it this way, isn't it? Getting it nice and loose there. Okay, but I just got to be careful. The light bits. And I will touch up the light bits. More. Ooh. Wow, I can't believe I might finish this quicker than I thought. Okay. That's it. We all want to go pubbing together. How about that? Let's do that. Oh, wouldn't that be fun? Yes. Yeah, we could do a live 8, but that wouldn't be the same, would it? Yeah. Okay, I've never seen one of those before. Oh, these. You're talking, Nolani, this. Yes, it's... Yeah, this is a sponge again. This is Eco Tools. It's one of those. They've got so many brushes, and this one is a little bit more dense and very close. You're not going to believe it. It is dense compared to some of the other makeup sponges, and very close to the PanPastel density feel. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Janice says a Zoom pub crawl. That's it. It says okay. Cherry, yeah, I'm a who's saying that? Hang on. Who? Sorry, I'm going to go back. Okay, she's avoiding the hand, says Cherry at the moment. Yes, I am. You girls have, yep, you've got me. Yes, I am avoiding the hand because I need concentration for that. Okay, let's go up here. Let's get this part going. I am avoiding the hand. Yeah. Because I've got to think about it a little bit more. That's all. And I've just got to move things now. I just have to move so I can get up there. I mean, heck, I've got another hand up here. More concentration. And I'm going to use... let's go. Where's my darker colour? Where is it? Where is she? Oh, there it is. There. Yeah. Okay. And Annette says, she sure is. I was hoping to see a nice manicure. That's right. Well. Yes, you know. Okay, we would put alcohol in every room and then go room to room for drinks. There you go. Yeah, that's right. That's a pub crawl, isn't it? But in a Zoom crawl. Yeah. A Zoom crawl. And Kathy goes, lockdown room crawl. Yes, there we go. We will be crawling to bed in the end anyway. If I tried that background, it would look a real mess. But Chrissy's looks great. Oh, look, thank you, Cherry. You know what? I think you're capable. So, most definite. And you know what? I reckon you should have a crack at it. You should have a crack at it. Most definite. I'm just... Oh, okay. I'm going to use a mid-tone, and I'm going to use this color, although there's black in this, but it's more muted and the next level is, this is more saturated. This is the actual pure color. The only thing I can do is probably add raw umber to this, and I might just do that on top, but let's just go with this first on top. I think, yeah, that's what I would do. Careful not to make mud though, you know. And what's really good, this one's got a nice little point too. There we go. Yes, okay, I'm actually quite happy with that, believe it or not. Something lighter. Let's see if I can grab this from here. There we go. Mind you, see, this is the suggestion that there's an arm there. Right, so got to be careful now. Just, yeah, all right. Okay, all right. Okay, I need to vacuum, and seeing as I've done all of this, I'll probably have to come back to the hand now, and you can all have a look. Okay, hang on a sec. Okay. No ears, no hair. That's right. Although I've got to give her ears here. So I've got to give a suggestion here. So let's just do that before I attack the hands, hey? God. You know what? I've procrastinated enough about this. I found a way to not do the hands just yet. Kathy says, don't give her any ideas. That's right. She's going, Kathy says she's going bald. That's a wig she's wearing, you know. Lindy says, I'm probably just behind in knowing what's happening, but wondering what is the status of your card set. It's still going, Lindy. I'm dedicating 1 day a week to putting it together. I'm putting it together now digitally. So in other words, all the artwork is done, and now I've selected the symbols that I'm using and the fonts that I'm using, and I'm putting it together digitally in a program called Affinity, so it's ready for print. So it's just slowed down, that's all, but very much it's still going, very much still going, and it's yeah, but no, still going. I'd like to get it finished this year if I can, so very much, but thank you for asking. Yes, it is still happening, definitely. No, attack those hands. Silke, hello everyone. I hope you're all well. We are all well, thank you. I hope you are well too. I was wondering the same. The cards seem to be lost in a cab. No, they're not lost. I dedicate 1 day a week for it. Because Monday and Tuesday evenings I dedicate to Patreon. Wednesday evening for me is my card night. Thursdays is usually I spend time with my husband. Friday is, it's either Friday or Thursday, you know, like getting ready for my stream, and then I stream Monday, like Saturday morning, and then if there's any family thing going on, and then I do artwork on the weekend with my day job. So that's how I've had to schedule it like that, so I can, you know, there's, yeah, I know. So that's what's happening. It's definitely happening. I can't have her not have ears though, or it's just a suggestion of ears. So here we go. And it sort of goes there, out there. Yeah, she can't not have ears. That'll look dicky, wouldn't it? but we'll improve on that. We'll improve on that, that's for sure. Okay, where are you going to find time to visit a vineyard? It will have to be on a Sunday for me. That's when it'll be. Yes. Silke says, Chrissy and everyone, have you heard about the problem that UArt is not acid-free? I have heard that. Okay, what is your opinion? Very good question. Everyone, please respond. Oh, yes. You can always find time to visit a vineyard, says Carol. Yes, you can. I think from what I understand, please someone correct me. I think it's is it the backing part of it? But both sides are not acid free, I'm told. Yeah. Oh, Healy, hello, Healy. Nice to see you here. Welcome. Okay. Nanette says, I haven't heard that. Yes. Yes, Nanette, there's people have been talking about that now. Okay, so, all right. Back to the hand, bugger. Okay. Janice says, yes, fine art. Okay, not impressed with the, oh, is it Lockery from Lockery Fine Art? Yeah. Lisa from Lockery Fine Art is not impressed with them at all. I think this is where we heard that. Yes, that's right. Yeah, Lisa, there you go. Lisa, yeah, did an acid test and both sides are not archival. There you go. Oh my gosh. I heard, Heidi says, I heard it's the backing, but the backing also seems to affect the front. Lisa says, yeah. Okay, I watched a new video yesterday. Shocking. This paper is so expensive. I know. My God, if they told us Pastelmat is not acid-free, I think I would just die 1,000 deaths. If a revelation came up about that, wouldn't it be just the most dreadful thing? Anyway. Do they quote acid-free? Don't know. I can't remember. Yeah. Right. Yeah, Lisa's on a roll. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, there you go, Chrissy, an idea for a stream. Test all your paper. Oh my gosh. God. And yes. Yeah, that's, well, I'd be here for a year, wouldn't I, testing all the paper with that I got in my studio. Oh my gosh, wouldn't it be shocking? Honestly, I don't even want to think what if Pastelmat, all of a sudden someone says, Chrissy, guess what? Pastelmat, they're not acid free. I just would think, I can't get over the thought of it. Okay. They need to be accountable for what they say. Yes, exactly. And Silke says, and yes. Yes, and when I sent them an email, they said it is not true. So they lied. Ooh. Well, they're just going to have to hurry up and fix that issue, UArt, because people there's a lot of people that use UArt. Jenna says Pastelmat is acid free, so they say yes, of course. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, I'm going to zoom out so you can see what Well, I think I've managed to do quite a bit. I did side swipe doing the hands, but I did quite a bit of them, except for one. But let's just zoom out, hey? There we go. There she is in full flight. Or there they are in full flight. Okay. Okay, Janice says, have you all tried the Pastelmat board? It's so much smoother than the paper. There you go. And the story gets around quickly, so it will hurt their sales. Yes, it will, Carol. Absolutely. All right, so today I did quite a bit, actually. I did this area. I even went up her arm. I sketched in her hands very roughly, and as you can see, I've got another bloody hand up here, but this one goes like that. This one goes like that. Okay, thank you, Chandri. Wow. Okay, cool. Absolutely. Well, all right. I think I will finish up here. Thank you, Cherry. I think I will finish up here for the stream. Let me put myself back over there. Let me put myself back over here. Here I am. So I can finish the same way I started. Yeah, so there you go. This is it. This is it. I'm actually quite pleased with what I'm going through. I'm going to have to think about what's going on here. Definitely make this a little bit lighter, fix it. I haven't made up my mind whether I'm going to close our eyes or keep them open. I think it's more dramatic if they're open. I don't know. I'll have to think in my head. Silke says, Chrissy, the art shop here in Australia sell a pen to test if a paper is acid free or not. Ooh. Yeah. All right. Well, okay, everyone. Look, thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you again next time. And for those who are on Patreon, I'll just give it a little bit of a plug. For those on Patreon, I will be here Monday night Aussie time, Tuesday night Aussie time, and where we're doing some interesting projects there as well, step-by-step real time. So if people are just stumbling on my channel, not the people that already know me here, but people stumbling on my channel, and if I have asking if I have got a Patreon channel, I do, and the links are in the description box below, so check out all of those links if you can. But anyway, and again, thank you to Janice who's moderating the stream today. Thank you all. You are all sweet people. Okay, bye.